Next Sunday I gotta show
Thank you. I'm feeling the Philly love here.
Feeling the Philly love. We appreciate you, first of all. We appreciate you for showing us love at the SPKEZY. Take your time out to come in. So we really appreciate it. Let's get straight into it. Okay. You got the tell-all book, My Life with the Night. What was the perception? What was the idea behind sitting and saying, okay, well, I'm going to actually go forth and putting out a tell-all book?
Well, my first motive was to sort of set the record straight. There's so much speculation out there and just misunderstood information that's been out there, and it's incorrect. And I just felt like I owed it to my kids to just set the tone straight and give people the truth about really what happened behind the scenes with that bro.
Okay, no doubt, indeed. I can understand that because a lot of times when people or certain entertainers or somebody bring out a tell-all book, it's like, well, she just wants to get money or it's just something behind it. So I definitely can understand it's probably more than that, what you said.
Yeah,
is, you owe some people the truth.
Yeah, because the rumors out there, or the misunderstanding or the misguided information that was put out there was affecting my kids. My kids are still, teenage years, and they're going to school and they're dealing with it, because what their parents, the school age kids' parents are telling their kids. Mm-hmm. So, and who wants their kid to be confronted and asked if their dad killed Tupac? So I felt like I needed to really, tell the truth about that. But also, it's more to that than my life with him and everything else that happened in the 20 years that I was around. So, and I felt that I owed that to the ladies and to the young girls out there who are seeking ballers and they find themselves in these relationships and don't know how to get out or don't know how to sustain themselves in a relationship.
So with that being said, I actually did hear you say about as far as with the youth and the girls, this can be some type of advice and some type of inspiration.
It's a cautionary tale.
Okay. Don't
lose yourself.
Okay.
Be self-reliant.
So being with a person with that caliber at that time with Suge Knight, how has that changed your life? Good, bad, or both?
Well, great question. I met him while I was a teenager, so truthfully that's all I knew. My whole life was that up until after I had left him and then started a new life. But the stigma never left. And so I deal with it every day. My kids deal with it. My son's name is Suge. It's life for us. So it doesn't change.
Okay, and as far as just rubbing off of that, as far as at that time, Suge Knight was not even pretty, but he was powerful back then, especially in this hip hop era.
I like to use the word successful. He was more successful than powerful.
See, you got the inside scoop, so you got to break that down. See, to the outside looking in, we look at it like that Suge Knight. A lot of people feared him and so on and so forth. So, what's your take? I mean, I know you're gonna have that information inside.
Well, he's a man just like every other man standing here. So I never looked at him as that type of figure. Okay. But I admired the success and the motivation and his business sense and how he went after things and how he accomplished some things. That was very admirable.
How did your family take that when they found out that you was in a relationship?
Well, he wasn't Suge when I met him. Well, he was Suge, but he wasn't a known person at all.
Okay.
So that didn't happen until 3 years into their relationship that he actually started becoming a public figure.
Okay, so you've been with him for how long?
1993, but we broke up in 98. We ain't been together since 98, so I just want to make that clear.
Okay. And you have how many children?
We have 2 sons.
Okay. With Suge Knight, would you say when you was dealing with him, when y'all talked, was it he stayed, or well, you said he wasn't Suge at the time, but did he stay on a level of personal with personal and business with business, or did he integrate that with y'all conversation?
It was integrated because I was around for pretty much a lot of the business.
Okay, so as Suge Knight and the Death Row Empire built, did anybody ever get out of line? You know, with having an empire with Tupac, with Snoop, with Dre, did anybody ever get out of line as far as with the problems that kind of surrounded Suge? Did they ever try to physically harm you, or did anybody ever try to come to you on an attractive level, like they were attracted, or they was just fearful of Suge, so they just stayed and strayed away, period?
Well, nobody never tried to get at me, if that's, that was it. There was a fine line there. I was always everyone's friend, though, you know. We were more like a family when it was the Death Row unit with all the artists. But no, he never was that aggressive. I hate to you know.
No, it ain't time to say.
I hate to sorry people, public, he's just a guy.
Okay. Now, you said you've been with him, you said what, 98?
Since 93, and we actually broke up in 2008. It was a mistake. He went to jail in 98.
Okay. So with that being said, with the time that you was dealing with him, was there any time that you felt as though like you was fearful for your life with everything?
Yeah. I mean, we would get threats all the time. So, you know, it was just constant. It became second nature to be looking over your shoulder to make sure you don't end up in the wrong place, you know, and surround yourself with the right people.
And rubbing off of that, you know, a lot of people want to know between Tupac and the Biggie situation, that, you know, without harming yourself or making it seem like whatever, but did Suge have anything?
To the best of my knowledge, he had nothing to do with either one of those men's murders. It's unfortunate what happened to both of them, but when Biggie was murdered, Suge was in jail, in the county jail. I know that personally, and he definitely didn't want anything to happen to Tupac. So that was his friend. I can, from the bottom of my heart, I swear to God, that was his friend.
So we're gonna rub off of Suge for a little bit. Let's talk about Stormy. Now, for those who don't know, you model, or you model. I'm not sure if you're still
Yeah.
As far as something else, you're an actress, aspiring. Now, if somebody offered, let's say somebody, a movie director, producer, they offered, and said, Stormy, we'd like to shoot a movie for this book, would you take that offer?
Absolutely, I will hope so. And that's my goal, for it to be, for us to develop a screenplay and then go from there.
And how about more books from there?
Yeah, I'm writing another one. It's my mother's story. My mother's been in prison for the last 18 years, and I want to talk about that and how that has affected me. And I'll have one more in my pocket.
And in addition to that, let's speak about what is next for Stormy?
Oh, so much. We have 2 more books coming out. We have a web series that's in development, and hopefully, if everything goes right, God willing, a screenplay soon.
Now, is there anything that you would like to tell the people? I mean, I know, as you said, people misconstrue a lot of things and misconstrued a lot of things throughout your life. Is there anything that you would like to break down? Anything that you would like to give insight about your book and what's in it, so people, can gravitate to that?
It's a story for everyone. It's a story for the women, young girls out there. It's a cautionary tale about relationships and how we should, not necessarily how you should handle yourself, but maybe you can learn through my experiences and avoid some things. It's also the backstory to Death Row, how basically the breakdown of how he lost $300 million in a company and all his artists, and how the relationships dissipated between him and his artists. A lot of people don't really know, and I sort of just gave some insight to it. And Suge didn't want me to tell that part of it because it sort of makes him human, But we all have feelings, and that's where some of those disagreements derive from, just basic emotions.
Indeed.
People caught in their feelings.
Even speaking on that now, Y'all do have 2 children together, correct? So how's your relationship now?
You know, he go his way, I go my way.
So, other than that, you know, how can people reach you on social media?
You can find me Instagram, Miss Stormey, or Twitter's the same thing, Miss Stormey. That's MSSTORMEY. Facebook, Stormey Ramdhan, and I don't bite, so you don't gotta be scared.
Definitely. And I gotta go to one more thing. I researched you.
Okay.
I researched a lot of things, and I've seen a few interviews and articles.
Okay.
I know at one point Suge said that, you know, he didn't have an ex. I'm trying to get.
Oh yeah, he said he didn't have an ex-fiance. He even told somebody he didn't know me. Told me, he just said a whole bunch of things. Bottom line is Suge doesn't benefit off of the book, and he's upset that he feels like I'm using his name to promote my book, and that's not the case. You know, I have 2 of his sons. I'm more entitled to that name than any person as far as he's dealing with right now, and Suge better go on somewhere with that. But
that's what I seen too. Call him clown.
He's a 99% lie.
Wow.
He know the truth.
99%.
Yeah, you don't get 2 kids at 7 years age difference. So let's talk about the good things. We got a son going to college. You know, my other son is a genius. I'll tell you anything about animals. So me and Suge got a lot of good things in common together, but it's unfortunate he don't like to acknowledge it.
And you from LA, correct?
Born and raised. He from Compton though, so it's a big difference.
What's the difference?
Yeah. LA and Compton is different.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
All right, well, Stormy, we appreciate having you on SPKEZY TV. Appreciate you in Philly.
Well, I appreciate Philly. I appreciate the love here. I appreciate the Status Shop, and thank you all for supporting.
One more thing. Where do we get the books from?
You can get them from me here, or you can get them from off Amazon or from the publisher at lffpublishing.com.
Stormy, y'all see this? And she look better than she doing the book.
Ooh, thank
Y'all need
you.
to come. Y'all need to get down with it. Y'all Instagramming that?